Alright, time to build more factory, right? It's always time to build more factory. So what we had last time was a dilemma, right? We had to figure out the best way to make all of these things. And a lot of the times, I go away and I come back having ideas, and I still don't know what I'm going to do here. Oh yeah, I did know one thing. It's time to make liquid nitrogen. I decided not to make it locally. I decided to make it up here with the nitrogen area. And then we're going to make a liquid nitrogen area right on top of it because we have space there. And it will save on piping stuff around. I know, well, there's probably a way to expand liquid nitrogen into nitrogen if I feel especially dumb, I guess is the way to put it. So right here. Liquid nitrogen. Probably should have not run here first. Probably should have looked to see. Oh, that's super fast. I mean, it only makes 5, but it's not going to be the bottleneck, that's for sure. All right, can I make a compressor? Compressor. No. I need to get iron plate. Iron plate can be found in a box right here. Hoping you don't need small parts. All right, see now. Can I make a compressor? Oh, it is making small parts. Oh, okay, well that goes. I will run and get more small parts. No, wait. I should be doing the other thing right now. As I run straight back the way I came. I should be coming right here. I should be taking another steel chest. And I should be making a small parts box. Right here. I want you to store 1,000 small parts for me. I should probably be doing the same right here with just all of this stuff. Like make this another depot central, but it's hard because I space them like this, right? Maybe I can just put boxes around, I can just rely on myself to find them when needed. That sounds like a bit of a fantasy, doesn't it? Alright, that's fine. This is all fine. Oh, I have a compressor now, so I guess I don't have to care. Probably I should do something, at least make a circuit harvester right here. So I tend to need those fairly often. Here, just like the other one. Cache of 800, please. We'll use that. So we only need one compressor. And with this compressor, I will be able to make just enough liquid nitrogen for what I have to do. I guess the best place to put it is right here, even though this is kind of weird. Don't I have gasoline up there? I have everything I need right here, so why not? It's definitely out of line. It's definitely kind of weird. And if there's ever going to be a problem, I guess I'll have to move it. But for right now, there is no problem, right? Right? Like so. Now we need first liquid nitrogen. Oh no. Okay, bip. Why do we need water for this process? This doesn't strike me as a particularly aqueous reaction. We're just compressing nitrogen down to liquid nitrogen. Is that supposed to be some sort of coolant fluid? I don't know. Usually I can tell what these things are supposed to represent, at least a little bit. Gasoline right there, very nice. Now we need is water in. Do I have a water line? There's saline water, which of course is not good enough. Saline water doesn't count as water for some reason. It doesn't have that fresh liquid quality that you really expect from true, honest water. There's some water. It's, Well, this thing's gonna just drink liquid, isn't it? By this thing, I mean this building. How much water do you need per? 100 water? That's a lot of water for that fast. Oh, and you output steam. What's the temperature of the steam that you output? 150 degrees C. Alright, so we need, okay, so there's a way around this. How much water goes in? 100. How much steam goes out? Alright, so we need catalytic water, which we just have. So now we need a cooling tower. Probably gonna need 2 of these, right? So let's just keep that in mind while we do this. Almost certainly gonna need 2 use. There we have catalytic water in. This goes here and this will make steam, and we can add more water if necessary. Alright, so I guess we turn it on. I don't wanna see how it's gonna go though. So let's link it up. This doesn't seem right to me, but it's with the good pipe, so there's a limit of how wrong this behavior is. Okay, good. And we will sneak it all the way south to the cDNA area. What will we do with it there? I do not know. We should go for the south side. Just follow the propene line right here. Here. Just fall in sync with it. It'll look nice. Nice bases run faster. Alright, so now we need to pick a line. By pick a line, I mean, what is this doing? What are you doing with such a bad pipe there? Did I run out? That's really the only excusable reason for that. Also, this is no. A big no, I say. You can handle the ones that are straight on, but not that. Alright, so we have chlorine out, and that's the edge, right? Okay, so take this and just run as far as I can. This highway looking thing I have right here cannot last. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I'm doing this right. Because right there is our friend. As we make this corner completely unwalkable. Ah, well. Won't be the first time, eh? How much power do you need? Almost nothing. Good job. So let's turn you on. Pump, pump, pump. Now you need water. Because we did not put enough in. It's okay. We can add catalytic water. It's not a problem. Okay, now take that off. Alright. Alright, this seems like it's working pretty well, right? I'm actually surprised this is keeping up. But I guess it takes very little time and it produces many cycles. So, good. It is drinking down gasoline, which is, you know, it's not what you ever want to see. Oh, we're going to have to actually produce gasoline for real sometime. But anyway, it's a nice looking building too. I like the steam coming out. I like the sound that it makes. That's a good building right there. Alright, so let's, now that we have solved/created a new problem, let's go down. Oh, this isn't hooked up, huh? Where did I screw up? I screwed up right here. Good to know. Alright. Down, down, down. Yeah, it's a nice bright blue. It's a nice neon blue color. I like everything about this. I want to use a lot of liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen for everything. Alright, so all these guys require glassware and lab instruments. So it seems pretty natural that I can put those both on the same line. You know? Should probably be like that. Let's pick up all these guys and let's set it back, because I'm going to be making some mixed lines. And that's going to be what ultimately saves this, I think. Alright, so this is going to be a mixed plasmid and retrovirus line. So we're just going to put this out right there. This is what it's going to be. We're going to leap here. So we need fuel to come in. It's going to come over. How to do this properly? I guess we want to go up like this, and then like that. And then the retrovirus comes out, and the plasmid comes out. And then we have both right there. Great, right? I feel it's great. And you'll put liquid nitrogen right here. Guess something has to go right there. Is there more? There is more. Yeah, here. And grenade for you. Alright, so, and just obviously this has to be like this. Wood line, wood in. And you have to make cDNA and you come last. We'll get the cDNA out last. Alright, so, like I was saying, it should be like that then. The Zogman bacteria will be right here. Bam, bam. Then we will have a mixed line of lab equipment and glassware. Laboratory instruments, excuse me. That's what it's called. And we will have to leap, of course. And then this will just stop. Alright. Did I actually pick that up? I did. I can fix it. Alright, so now we have Zogna in, lab instruments, and glassware. Now we need an incubated petri dish line, which is also needed right here. So I guess I'm going to make a grass. Well, I want to combine several lines, but I don't know how best to do it. So we'll have a glassware line. It'll probably be like that, and then a lab instrument line. It's like they'll sort themselves out like this somehow. Okay, great. And now, probably like right here, we will make another dual line, which will have two things. What two things? I do not know. This probably needs to be further out. Though it's hard to say. It is hard to say. And this will be to like do both petri dishes. It should be something that can be used both. So petri dish and substrate. It's hard to hit a combo here. This needs three weird things that aren't shared by anything else. And this needs an incubated petri dish, and that goes right there. So maybe this is just incubated petri dish and substrate, and it comes here, and it will satisfy all its requirements. Yeah. And then this will be closed, and that it won't need anymore. And this building is now fine. This comes over here now. And it comes right here, and it dips down. Okay, great. This will be substrate, and it will be incubated petri dishes. And this will now be done, because Zogna's right there. Alright, so, oh, here's a problem, right? Now we'll just use a heat pipe. Alright, It's only a little shameful. We will have to open a way right here, because that comes in right there, that comes in from the pipe. And now we need 3 weird things in, just weird things. So I guess we stack Petri dish and Verocchio next, because it's only needed by this stuff. So we do a pattern like so. I guess we'll even do this for form. There. And that will get in Petri dish and Verocchio. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that. I should back up, because there's another one coming. There. There. That's Petri dish and Verocchio. And then I guess just a steel line. This in, this in, this in, this in, this in, this one. We're missing these two. So we'll just need a steel. We need 2 more lines. A normal steel line, which I don't think we can get in anywhere else. Okay, let's just be normal about it. No, let's not be normal. Normal is for losers. So this will be biosample and moss sample. And I kind of feel like this is gonna needs 20 seconds for 1 inserter. I don't got that, so down you go. And we get 3 inserters, and that's enough. This only now leaves steel in. There, we also have to leap here. This just leaves steel, which is just fine, right? And dip down. Ah, I almost did the moss thing again, right? Okay. So, how much do I like this? I think I can live with this, right? It's going to be hard to get everything in, but it's nice that I put these dividers here. Move it up or leave space for screw-ups. I think I have to move it up, right? We have to have faith in ourselves. Right there. Faith. Believe in self. You know, just kind of help, I guess. It's hard to see how. It's really hard to see how. So I guess I stand here, just waiting. Let's see what's next, right? Ulric. I need to make Ulrics. I need to have enough Ulrics in order to make Arqads. Don't tell them about that. I'm gonna have to go make Arqad food. That's probably next later today. If nothing weird happened, unless something really weird happens. I have to go back down and finish off this, which involves making more muddy sludge. I hate when they hover recharging. Makes me want to just start picking them up forcefully. Here, let me help here. Let me help here. I'm an engineer. I can be of assistance. Alright. Looks good, right? Could have been faster. Yes. Could have. Yes. Alright, let's get this going. As per tradition, wood will be first, because we need this thing to heat up. So, kind of wonder if I have enough built. Now we need a line. Oh, we definitely need more splitters. Luckily, I have everything I need right around here. So over here, might need more belt, underground belt. which will be unfortunate, but I'll survive somehow. Okay, we need power over there, please. Please go heat that thing up for me. Please make some more splitters. Oh yeah, plenty of inventory. Now, I guess we start. How do we start? So hard to picture what is best here, just from a number of things that must be left point of view. I guess we just start at the top and go down. So go get steel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get more underground belt. Hopefully, someday, I will be allowed to have better belt. That is, uh-oh. Alright, so that's, again, bad feng shui. We have thrown off the vitality of this base with that. But there is nothing that can be done. Expediency demands. The Emperor need not be good. Alright, there we go. Steel in. And now this was going to be the biosample gene sample line, right? So, I must not... Here, let's drag these guys down. Where have I decided on lines? I've decided on lines for you, so you have to come down. This internal space area, very important. I keep the lines proper. Alright, and here's another problem, because I need to get that substrate out. So let's just do it like that. And do we have any known lines? So I guess substrate must be here, right? And this is substrate line. That's acceptable, right? Alright, so that line, that means that biosample should probably be in the... No, it's occupied. Good. Alright, so... I guess... Right there. So I guess this is the lab instrument line. Careful, might make a mistake. That would ruin the run, and I would have to start over if I happen to make a mistake. I wonder if there is any category for flawless Factorio. I wonder what would qualify as a mistake, and what would compel a do-over, apart from just, like, time. Alright, so... Oh, and I'm missing this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, forgot this. We can fix it. Getting very dense. Kind of think I should merge some of these lines right now. Because getting all the way down here to merge is going to be difficult. I suppose I have 2 lanes right here open, and I have 2 more things that need to go down. So, and this one doesn't even need that, so it can come down right here. So 1 lane right here for that. That's biosample, right? We can just call it good and hope everything works out. This is... I'm gunning for problems with this plan. I'm already having regrets. How about that? But there is no choice but to continue bravely. So what is needed right here? Oh, and it's all real tight in the same area. Oh, this is gonna be a train wreck, isn't it? Alright, so this is biosample moss gene sample. That's glassware, that's not what I need. So you, sir, have to get completely leapt. We're just going to allow you to sneak off and hook up right there. So this means moss gene sample has to be next. Come on down, my friend. Oh, really? You can leave that? Yeah, right there. Whoop. Nope. That was almost a mistake, wasn't it? How did I plan on doing this? Yeah, because it has to be like this. This pattern doesn't work, does it? Because right here it has to come up for the top, and this has to come... Oh, I guess it does. It's going to be ugly. And ugly does count, right? Okay, so that gives the biosample and the moss gene, huh? Okay, so next, this right here has to be rock cocoon and normal petri dish. Rock cocoon will come across. Normal petri dish will find its way in like so. This is not exactly what I had in mind. It's getting uglier by the hour, but it's also working, so here, let's pull it back a little bit. Please don't save right now. Here's the rock cocoon inline. Here's the out. And it'll come down like this. It's like that, right? Here, have these petri dishes. Have these moss gene samples. So it is ugly. It is. But it could be a lot uglier. So get rubber in inventory. Not the most tragic thing ever. Okay, careful. Careful. A mistake at this stage will get a lot of rock cocoons in my inventory, and that is a terrible fate. I gotta go and get more belt. Speaking of terrible fates, right? Alright, that is where it needs to be. This is set up so it's scalable if I need to, even though it's probably a little goofy to think about that, right? Alright, so rock cocoon's coming over. I gotta go get more underground belt, so let's just go fetch that now. I'm about to run out, and it will irritate me when I run out. So let's think about future me and try to just solve the problem. I need to get more circuits. That's beyond clear at this point. Not exactly sure what the bottleneck is, but I haven't touched that for like 200 hours. This small circuit drip has been sufficient for all that time. And the chemical science tier just requires red circuits, just pure red circuits, right? How we go? 66 trees? That's nice. So already on the next tech level, I'm going to have to get industrial scale. What's going on here? Uh-oh, that's a worm, right? With it flashing so long? Oh, it didn't die. I wonder why it did that. Probably a reason, right? I mean, normally there's a reason for things that happen, even if nobody tells me, laughs at me. But right now, that was probably okay, right? Probably? Probably? Ah, well, let's keep going. When faced with confusion, often the best course of action is to put your head down, adhere to your principles, and turn off all the thinky thoughts. The thinky thoughts only lead you to a bad place. No thoughts. No thoughts, no problem. Smooth brain, best brain. Smooth, pretty, no bad thoughts. So up here, what were we doing? We were linking up this thing now. This thing, which was used for both its incubated petri dishes and substrate. So okie dokie. Can we do this? Is that legal? It is legal. Nice. Or was I going to pull something over next? Can't remember. It's so confusing. So that gets in like that. Now substrate has to come down. Oh, it's perfect. Why was I worried about this? Now, unfortunately, oh, it is fortunate. Why was I worried about any of this? This is, okay. Allow me to correct what I've been saying. I planned it this way. This was how I envisioned it from the start. I am so happy to be confirmed in the fact that my ideas are good ideas, and my plans always work out the best. Man, foresight's great. I'm glad I have it. Don't you wish you had foresight like mine? Yeah. Alright, so right there. So this should be absolutely everything that's needed to make cDNA. Except, of course, cDNA out, which is this line right here. And we will even presume the arrogance of saying that we're going to put more cDNA makers at some point. The arrogance of what's happening right there is astronomical. And like right here is our new line. We start edging over to give us more internal space. Alright, so good, right? Turn it on, right? See what happens, right? What could go wrong, right? Alright, all turned on. Oh wait, we didn't get Zogna bacteria. Or any of the liquids. Alright, turn off, turn off. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. It's a disaster, it was a mistake. Return to the trees. Bipedalism was a trap from which we may never recover. Right there, right? Zogna? It's just a bacterial line. A literal bacterial line. Doesn't it make you feel dirty just thinking about that? Imagine the scuzz. The layers and layers of scuzz. I think it's right here, right? Let's see. Yeah, totally is. Excellent work. Once again, fantastic foresight. Alright, there we go. We have a whole world of liquid nitrogen. Now I say, now let's get started. Okay, good. Plasmids going. This is going to be a problem. I'm probably going to need more than one of these eventually. Not right now, though. Plasmid on the belt. This, not a problem. This is going extremely well. Probably needs a better arm, right? No, it's doing just fine. Plasmid has arrived. Plasmid has arrived again. cDNA out. So it's like one of these for like 3 of these probably, and then one of the plasmid maker for one of the cDNAs. Now, do I have an out? There we go. cDNA. Automated cDNA. We did it. What was I doing? Why was this my goal? Man, look at this tower. Look at this. All to bring to this point. And I've been working with this stuff forever, right? Alright, so cDNA. cDNA. It's time to go back to be monster ranchers. We have to make Ulrics, and they are right here. To make the Porioian sample, I can go get you. We have to set up all this stuff, right? And how many Ulrics do you think we need? Probably like 3, right? Probably like 3. Oh, we have to look through this now. Okay, show me upgrades. Grades, please. Where are you? Right here. Show me visible unselected. I think it's the creature chamber I care about right now. Use the data array to open source your scientific advancements with other researchers in your home galaxy. The alien data is revised by the community and returned with high fidelity. Due to the extra operational equipment, energy costs increased dramatically. So the point of this is that when you what is the point of this? Oh, this requires less DNA to make this caravan. So the caravan right here, 80% of the time you get the generic Earth DNA sample back. So it's like multiplied by 5. And I'm like all about that. And this just takes a lot less. And this would have returned it all almost. But the most important part is, where are you, Arqad? Yeah, that would have been useful. Charcock. Where is my bee? Is that an Arqad? It is, Arqad. So this has to run again and again and again and again. And it makes it 5 times as much of the samples. And that's significant. So this is probably what I'm going to get. We're going to over down here with neural fusion, redesign the creature chamber for the Arthurian brain cellular matrix, be usable as a standard procedure in neural and brain maturing organizations, speeding up the longest of the embryo phases. This gives me access to recipes I'm going to need, and it looks like the creature chamber speeds up by a factor of 10. It requires some extra ingredients. So this is like, yeah, it gives this upgrade, and it is by a factor of 10. So that's very much, this is a good upgrade too, but not what I need. Because I have got time. Don't worry about time. Time's good. And this is planetary adaptation. The cellular blueprints for worker creatures are, such as caravans and digosaurs, are not native to this galaxy. The forces that these forces the designs of these creatures to be generalized for function in all environments. Use additional DNA samples taken from this planet when constructing these creatures in order to make them more efficient. Speed and health are increased by 35%. More complex biological construction process will take significantly longer. So this is basically faster caravans. And this is what I want right now. Faster caravans sounds great, but it can be solved with more caravans. We're going to do this. More efficient. It's a little slower, not a lot slower. But it consumes less tech as it makes the things I need. And later I could probably change it for something else. Selected. Nice. And like, that's basically it. I don't need fish, moss farm, or compost right now. So, let's throw that down and see what I've done. Where are you, creature chamber? Alright. All this stuff. Oh, all the recipes are new now, because it all got changed. Anyway, we gotta do Ulric here. We need to make horse DNA samples. So, that's just get the data array out, right? Data array? Where are you? Data array? Right here. You probably need to go just right there. Data array. I want you to make... Cow DNA is really easy. Doesn't need generic Earth. I should probably be making just generic Earth just on a loop. And there's the horse DNA samples. So it's an upgrade, and we need Ulric codex. Should probably work on getting 15 Ulric codexes, right? Just for starters. But anyway, this has to be done like this right now. Should go get those iron chests here. So the way to handle this is to make another data array. Wish I could. I need glass and titanium. That glass material is hard to get a hold of. Okay, it was hard to get a hold of. Some titanium, which involves just scraping it off the belt, huh? Alright, so titanium, what is right here? I guess we just make another cache. Because why not? And then here's a cache of tin while I'm at it. No, wait. I can do better than this. Totally can do better than this. Alright, so cache, cache, cache. Alright, maybe we can do even better than doing better than this. Alright, so now we have lead cache, now we have titanium cache, and we have tin cache. This was put in the wrong row though. Sorry. Feng shui, thrown off. It should be like this, because I have copper right there. Everyone be patient with me. I am just a little bit special. Right there. And tin, and nexalit, and lead. That means right here, I don't know if I need much of this, but I will make a little cache for Timmy paste, and you need full up, and I'll make a little cache for foliage. There we go. Here, let me help you. I found this. Found that. I need more titanium. Almost certainly need to increase titanium production. So data array. Oh, small part bound. That sucks. Only I had a small part chest somewhere. Oh wait. Data array. Bam, just make it. Right, that feels much better. So all of this is nice. And now we have data array again. This has to be reconfigured basically every time, right? You make generic earth samples. I need you to make a horse sample. Now you gotta move 1, 2, right there. And then after this, I need a creature chamber. Where are you, creature chamber? Creature chamber has a building attached to it from which it donates and takes. Not a shed, I think. The storehouse, I don't like how it looks. Let's try a warehouse. See if that makes me any happier. So warehouse, hasn't looked good either. And depot isn't what I want either. I guess we go with this. The results go there, and the it's also returned from there. So when it makes the Ulric here, most of the time the DNA sample will get kicked out and then get used again. So good. And the liquid needed is going to change all the time. Like this is going to need fetal serum. This is going to need water, more water. This needs coke oven gas of all things, more fetal serum, and artificial blood for real. Not looking forward to that. I also have to make caravans, huh? Those require generic Earth DNA samples. So maybe this isn't the relationship I'm looking for. maybe this is more what I'm looking for. And definitely not like that. It's still like this. Bup, bup, bup. Right? And now the difference is, so we need a line for generic Earth samples. And it has to be used by this, and it has to be used by this. Because you're going to be making caravans for me. And we'll see if this works out. This is pretty cheap, right? So, is this like a good generic kind of way of looking at this? So you need a thing. You need many things. So we'll just drag you over. You need an automated factory. Really? Why is this such a problem? No, because I built all that belt. Why is this such a problem? Because I am the way I am. So this is even getting not right too. Give me a shed, I think. A shed, maybe? Ultimately, this should be a caravan sort of thing, right? Give me a shed. The shed will go right there. Okay. That's science shed. Oh. Right there. And the science will go there. It'll be like this, and it'll be like this. You get the science you need, and you get the science you need. And I'll eventually find a way to get science into this box. I'm not going to drag a belt over. That would be dumb. I will do something. Alright, so now we need an automated factory. Oh, I shouldn't put the science in quite yet, because I'm certainly going to rip all of this up and position it properly. You need to make just iron chests. This needs steel chests. So iron chests go in right there. Now you need biosample. Do you need anything like that? You need special codex, which I have to make for you. So we're gonna be, no, we're not gonna be risky. We're gonna do it right. So right here, pop, pop. There's iron in. And then this will be biosample, of which we no doubt need to increase the production of. This is good. Biosample in, so this will make generic Earth stuff. This is only ins, and that's only out, and so you'll get science from there, and Ulric Codex. Ulric Codex, Rock Codex. It's because I need a lot of tin cable, huh? So let's get started on these things, I guess. I need 15 of them to start with, probably 20 overall. So let's just click a bunch of buttons and get 20. It will churn while I'm thinking, then while I'm building. Codex? Why? Glass? Probably glass. Probably glass. Almost assuredly glass. Where are the codexes? I should know, right? Ah, they're right here. Right click, and I want to do that again. Huh? Only it's going to be a while. Alright, fine. We'll stick with this for right now. It's going to be forever to make the Ulrics anyway. That makes the Ulric codexes. I want you to make the actual Ulrics. So yeah, I'm gonna need 3 more. Okay, alright, that's good, that's fine. Give me that codex down here, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there. There's all the codexes we need. And it's a dead end sort of thing, so there's no real problem in just doing it individually. Down here, we need more biosamples and we need the cDNA. We also need poor alien sample. I should probably be making the poor alien sample like right here. Or aliens. Well, no, wait. It's specific to this creature. It's going to change again and again, so I shouldn't be making it here. Like this Corlex, okay, it needs more poor alien sample. This one doesn't, though. The Arqads don't. So this is stuff I should bring in. Which is good, because I don't want to make it here. And I am going to have to bring over the cDNA. So, we're going to have... I'm not looking forward to this. We're going to have to put a pump to pump out this line, because the liquid is going to change, and sometimes there's going to be 2 liquids. So let's start preparing for that right now. Then we need in biosample, which we already have right here. I am definitely going to be moving all of this, so it's just kind of foolish to lay down so much belt, you know? Just making more work for the pilots. Okay, so that will go like that, and biosample in, and cDNA, precious cDNA, will come in right here. Then, oh no, it can't. Alright, so you come in right there. Second liquid goes there. Precious cDNA comes right here. Alright, so now we have to pick all this up. Beautiful. And we have to align this somewhere. So it's gonna have to be, no. Like this? Is this appropriate? It's gonna look a little tight. Let's leave space, because I don't know how many more weird things I'm going to have to belt in. So let's leave another couple units of space here. Alright guys, and this will be our line. And we'll belt in everything. I'll go pick up everything else we need. Like all these codexes, which I'm going to be making from now until possibly the heat death of the universe. Then afterwards, we will have Ulrics. Then I'll have to go make Ulric food and make an Ulric ranch. That would be a pretty good conclusion on the day, I think. So right there, and right there. And cDNA comes in right here. Precious cDNA. You will use closest internal space. There you go. Why are you stopped? Oh, no grass, moss gene sample. Alright, so today all we need is water. So let's, what else is needed in? Biosample is needed in. Biosample is, that's glassware. It's petri dishes. Is it right here? Is this you? Yes, this is the biosample line. This is definitely something we're going to have to expand. Just not right now. Like so. Come on down. Biosample. We should definitely... whatever. Can you hear the commitment? We should... whatever. Okay, now we need iron. For some reason we left way up here. Are you not the king of metals, iron? Used in absolutely everything. How can you possibly be left behind like this? Okay. Now we go. And now we need a splitter. And just like everywhere else. Yeah, more than a little ugly right now, but what can you do? Just accept the spaghetti. Accept the gift of spaghetti. Alright, so... Oh, we need so many more biosamples. This machine isn't starting today. Not with the amount of biosample that's going to be needed, and split between the cDNA maker. New way, friends. No, okay. Throw in the science. We'll fetch more science if necessary. Throw in the Ulric codexes, which are almost done, right? Alright, that is done. Now, hook up water. That's next. That is the liquid of the moment. Fortunately, I'm going to have to be pumping this out later on. As while water is useful, it is not the only liquid in my heart. I'm going to need coke oven gas to run Arqads. Ugh. Coke oven gas is just hard associated with struggle in my mind. Good. Getting quite lucky, all told. There. Water in. Now I just go fetch some amounts of things. I'll give you the Ulric codexes, just from right here, once I have them. The horse DNA samples being made. You need biosamples, and you pour alien samples into the tune of... Just pick up like a whole stack of them if I can. We have plenty of places making them, right? The best place to snag it is probably down in the Pi Science area. So, let's go. And so my plan for the next many episodes is just to breed up all these herds of things that I don't have. The Ulrics, the Zilliphos, the sea sponges, the Toothras, the Yadals. All the things with weird fake names. I will make them all. Alright, so I need all of these, right? It's just like, come right here. It's like right here. A little closer. There we go. Just pick up all this stuff. All of it gets in my inventory. There. Great job. And that will go to work. And we have made all of our Ulric codexes, so that's going to work. And the only thing left after this will be to increase biosample production, and then after that to make Ulric food. It would be a shame if I built these things. You were built on a planet which explicitly had no means of feeding you. You had no chance at any point. You're welcome. What else are we looking at here? That's gotta go there, that's gotta go there. Alright, so all you're missing is biosamples, which I have none. And this is gonna be a bit of an issue, right? Well, no. Issue isn't the right way to put it. There. And how many do you need to do this? Just one. And, okay, also it comes back. That's also the thing I have to be cognizant of. It will come back. Anyway, let's increase biosample production. So we're gonna need burners. Great. And we need incubator. So incubate. I need duralumin, which is one of the things I don't have around here. That sucks. Burner. And I don't have any stone. Womp womp. I want to put 2 more of those online. So we're off to see a wizard. A wizard that has rocks and really advanced metal. It's already going to go just how it is. Just very, 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 very slowly. And I'm an impatient person. So I will force it to go faster. Incubate. Just one. Come on, my friend. Give me another. Glass, not a problem. Incubate. Now I need to go get some stone in order to make the 2 burners. Which is substantially more irritating than everything else, but you know, what can you do? These seedlings? Why is the seedling line going like this? I'm used to seeing the seedling line completely backed up. That's what made me comfortable. Burner. Seeing it active like that makes me wonder if I don't have enough production somewhere. Which, you know, just Factorio things. I'm not going to think about that right now, because again, thinky thoughts leads to problems. Don't thinky thought. Never, never thinky thought. Good. I mean, okay, it didn't help. Didn't help at all. I shouldn't be coming through here, especially since this is a wall and I don't have a jetpack. Alright. This will not be the last time I come here. I will just make a walkway of shame. Right here. Yes, that's fine. Walkway of shame, dead ends there. And it's time to go down here. It's time to go down here. It's time to triple our biosample production. So, I think the best way to do that, well, I can't really copy paste because I need to mirror this. So it's going to be like this, right? So I don't need to do this. I suppose I can copy paste it. I suppose I'm going to, since it's handed like it is. Just do one of these. Do one of these. And this borax, yeah, this borax has an unfortunate life ahead of it. You go right there, and you go right there. Zippity doo dah. Wood goes in first, as per protocol. And where are my other things? There. Right there. It is not the most beautiful of designs, that is for sure. It does work eventually once it gets up to temperature. Alright, so I have to just suffer through this, I understand. Should probably take these biosamples, just put them in my pocket. Oh, and these biosamples too. Just put them in my, oh, there's lots of them right here. Just waiting on moss gene samples. I should probably increase moss gene samples. And then over here, yeah, just like that. Alright, so yeah, you just made the horse. And so it's gonna almost certainly come back with the horse DNA sample, and it's just gonna cycle. And I'm gonna need One more biosample. Scum, one more biosample. There. It now officially has everything it needs to proceed. Assuming that I roll decently high. Even this is, we're making a bunch of horse DNA samples now. I should probably turn that off, eh? It's like there should be, just I'll make a few. There's probably no harm in making a few, right? Alright, so while this is going, I don't really care. We have to make Ulric food. It's nice. I'm glad it's making rock food. I mean, glad everything is getting attacked, surviving. Okay, good-ish, good-esque. At one point, it had a passing acquaintance with something that was good. Alright, so in here, right, we make rock food. What we need is Ulric food. Ulric food. Ew. So we need ash, which we can get. We need native flora, it's right there. We need tree seeds, they're right there. We need tin plate, it's right there. We need mushrooms, they're right there. We need steam, it's around here. We need Relesia, it's right over there. We get it. So really the only weird thing we need is ash. So let's give ourselves some space. Let's just go right here, I guess, right? So what we need to do is to come up like this. I want you to make food. Ulric food. Oh, it's got a picture of a pony on a can. That's frankly adorable, Pie. You got me. Good job. And we got Fagua right here. Put the mushrooms in the thing. Mushrooms go there. So now we need you. And we'll just do exactly like we did for the rocks, even though it doesn't need everything like the rocks does. We'll even be pretentious. We'll put the splitter here. Good. And obviously you will need steam. Oh, we have steam like literally right there. How am I so fortunate? How? I tell you how. Planning. All is proceeding as I have foreseen. So now we just have to go get some Relesias. They're right down here, right? Yeah. I guess I bring the whole line up. Let's see, got a picture of a pony on it. Yeah, that's nice. Adorb. Totes adorb. Now we run into the spore generators. So I guess we gotta come right here, huh? Guess we'll do this, eh? Okay, how about explicitly not that? Perfect. Perfect. And up we go. Up, 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 up. Up, up we go. And we... I guess if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. You know, the burden of having to do things correctly weighs heavily on me, constantly, obviously. Alright, this is clearly correct, right? Look at this. This screams the proper way of doing things. I have to do something with these seeds. You don't need seeds, do you? Alright, so the only thing left is ash. I don't think I have an ash line around here. It's questionable whether or not I have a coal line. ash? No, that's boron trioxide. Is that ash? Maybe that's boron trioxide. One of those is zinc chloride, which is, you know, different. This makes ash, right? No, but this hasn't been running in many years. Oh no, it doesn't make anything. So I don't have any raw coal around me. I don't have any ash lines on this side of the factory. Could look at the ash generators I had over here. Right here, which is completely, yeah, like right here. This is making ash. And this is doing, it's shoving it right here. So this is also making ash. So maybe we can do something with this, right? Fortunately, this is going to be difficult right here, because we have to get it all on one side of the belt. This is not how things should be happening. Unfortunately, oh, it's leaving with preference right there. I wonder why. I wonder why I put preference on this. You know? Doesn't look like that's something that should matter. So we'll turn it off. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we got an ash generator right here. And we are right here, and we have to get over there. Can we just go direct? This is an old part of the factory now. We can treat the internal space a little worse. I mean, we've passed the point of banking internal space, and we are now at the point of using internal space. That's what I'm trying to get at. You'll get an ash line all the way out, simply to feed it to horses. Seems cruel. Honestly, it is cruel. But, you know, horses seem to like it. And if they didn't, you would know it. So I just cross the street here. Seems like a pretty good idea, but we can't do it. So we'll get tin in our inventory, which is no great problem. But what a great problem is this. Having to get native flora in your inventory. That stuff doesn't come out easy. Alright, so we have an ash line right there. I'm really kind of hesitant to drag it straight down, you know? Looks like we kind of have a bus going here, but it doesn't know what it's doing. It's kind of dippy. Just do it like this, right? And hope it works. Which will give us Ulric food. Which I will then use to make a Ulric maker. Like right here, right? What else is Ulric food for? Ulric food. You use that to make manure? Oh, you can get manure out Ulrics. Is it better like this? Doesn't look like it, honestly. It looks a whole lot worse. Like the Augs seem to do a lot better, but it's a different path. So you need to make Ulrics, you need to make Ulric cubs, and you can compost it. You need Ulric food for better Arqads? Weird. Straight weird, my friends. Alright, Ulric food being made. Now we need Ulric. No, don't do that there. Ulric Corral. Yeehaw. Go get some titanium. I'm going to want to make 2 of those, I think. I think that's the appropriate lifespan. life thingy for the Ulric. Alright, what we got here? We have an Ulric, look at that. Just one. We're making another right here, and we don't need any more horse DNA. So, you can stop now. And bop. I'm kind of torn on how long I should let this go. Now, where's the science? There's the science. And this needs to be just irked right now. Yeah, just start making these. That's your entire job for the moment. Oh, we can watch it. Watch it pop out. See if we also win. And pop on both. Excellent. 2 Ulrics. I'm pretty sure I need one more. And if I want to be real, I need a lot more if I want it to go smoothly. I should probably put in more of these. But probably not gonna. I came up here for a reason. That reason was titanium. Because I need to make some Ulric canals. Again, yeehaw. Done. Oh, just like that. Nice. I have too much titanium now. Now I need to get more circuit boards. How fortunate it is I have a means of getting that. I am worried about circuit board production. I should probably pave just all of this, right? This should all just be completely paved at some point. Anyway, let's go do some science. Way down here, we're making an Ulric. And then after this, it should really stop. I should put a stop to it, right? Ulrics, come here. Ulric Corral 1. Oh, that's a pleasant looking space. Oh, maybe I need more than 3. I want you to make Ulric Cubs. Oh, wait. Huh. Where do I make Ulric Cubs? Oh, probably a reproductive complex. Yeah. Another one of these situations, huh? Alright, so Mr. Ulric. So we need just one of them right here, it looks like. And then just one of them right here. Oh, so we don't actually need this guy. Alright, you've been... Okay, the word to use what I did should probably not be spoken. But I did do that. I did do it. And I have a lot of regrets. I do. Yeah, I do. There's problems with that behavior, and I should definitely strive to be better. Moving on. I should get this boron trioxide out of my inventory. That belongs over here, right? Glassware completely full up. Maybe I should move pi science out here. Boron trioxide. Getting that in there. Gotta get rid of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, that's it? They're just pumping these out now, which is good. Still have Religio seeds, don't want them. Timmy oxide should go over here. Into the smelter. Good. Anything else that's weird? Probably. It's probably just glossing right over it again and again and again. Get rid of a little moss. This definitely needs to be helped out a bit, I guess. Looks like the bottleneck right now is petri dishes. And that's just, you know, the machine's going as hard as it can, eh? So, alright, I could add more to that if I want to. Also incubate petri dishes. Both of them suffering. But not suffering that much. Anyway, let's go start making history for the Ulric race. Oh, that's how I'm going to get rid of the tree seeds. This isn't an official walkway. This is an old path from the old flamethrower days, you know? But at the same time, very welcome to see it. Take this, thank you. Perfect. Alright, so I have to start Ulric spawning. And I'll have to go check in on this a couple times. Like, it'll go faster if I just allow it to just make Ulrics 24/7 in the creature chamber. But I'm not, like, the speed is not critical right here. Alright, what do you need to make Ulrics? So Ulric food and mushrooms and cubs. You make cubs. And then the Ulric farm is right there. This is actually fairly large. You make Ulrics if I just put in cubs and foods and seeds. That's new. So mushrooms and seeds. So we have a seed line, we have a mushroom line. Where do I settle this? This is kind of bulky. I mean, right here is the obvious answer. What other food do I have to make? Here, no, inventory. Food. Rock food, Corlex food, which I have to make. And that's a lot of stuff. Some of it, which is here, but only some of it. Corlex food is very nutritious. Ulric food, cotton nut food I made, dog food. And what are you? Workers food, which I'm just never gonna need. Okay, that's a strong statement, but I am not gonna need it anytime soon. So the best place to locate this giant machine, the Ulric creation machine, it's just like right here, maybe. God, I wish these things were smaller. This gets us the mushrooms we need. So like right there. I don't really like it, but it's decent use of space, I suppose. And I suppose I can always use it. I'll move it elsewhere. And the thing is, we're going to have to be making... Well, okay. Think. We need to make... Okay, this isn't... Oh, man, this is tough. Because to make Arqad... Arqad 80. To make these guys in their life cycle... No. Okay, so it's eggs. Eggs become maggots with rocks. Don't tell the rocks what happened to them. That makes maggots. The maggots, again, needs a rock. Again, don't tell them that. Then Arqad Queen. Oh, it's the honey cycle that makes. Yeah. We need industrial Ulrics. So this is non-permanent, so I should just put it as close to possible to the food. I will be making a industrial Ulric production facility somewhere close to where I site Arquads. Where this is going to be is TBD. Don't know. So right here, I should just make the initial Ulrics. The only purpose of this facility is to start the initial herd off. And there is no other. Should not think any farther than that. And so the corral, please. Right here. Ugly, yes. Oh, wait a second. it should be like this. Right there. I want you to raise Ulrics. No, wait, that doesn't work either, does it? Man, these things are just too big. So I'm going to have to move the Ulric food, almost certainly. Oh, I suppose I don't have to. Maybe I can make a caravan that will bring it over. This is a perfect caravan kind of thing. Make me a shed, please. I need iron plate for it. I'm out of iron plate. This game sometimes. So I guess I have to go get iron plate to make one shed. Very well, game. I will do this thing. Then run this way and this way. This away. That away. Right here. Make me my shed, please. And try to smile about it. Another attack. I feel like I'm at, like, the attacks, ever since I established the wall, the attacks have definitely increased. Probably because there's better, it just looks better than just about everything else. Alright. God, just such a pain lining these things up. Alright, so. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Okay. The shed is where the communication happens. Now we need a barreling facility. How I wish this worked. Alright, we'll make it work. You see what I'm about to do? Look at this. Look at what I'm forced to do. Alright, barreling facility. And this is barrels in and barrels out. There. Okay. So that gives us barrels. This will give us food. That'll give us cubs. The only thing that needs in is kibble. And we will draw a line over for the mushrooms. Thank you. I said draw a line over for the mushrooms. Just like that. Load them up, please. This will come north. This will all get ripped down, and everything will be put in a more permanent configuration. And two to be done. Alright, so what we need is Ulric 1. What we need is Ulric 2. Then we need seeds. Seed line. We can get right here. And later on, I'm going to have to figure out how to make local rocks, I think. And then I'll have to make local Ulrics, and then we can start making local Arqads somewhere. And I'm not sure of the correct ratio. I'll move them out somewhere else. Like, okay, all the stuff that you needed to make all of these things is made right here. So maybe I go all the way down south and we start doing this, and I just draw a mixed food line of rock food and Ulric food, and it just it all goes to the same place. It all makes Varrocs, it all makes Ulrics, and then those Varrocs and Ulrics go into a happy retirement. Yeah, a happy retirement. That in no way sounds like bees all the time, all day. Do I have a pump? Pump jack would be beautiful right now. Okay. Make water. There we go. Alright. Now, barrels in. Make some more barrels. 10 barrels is undoubtedly enough. Are you going? No. You're not going. Barrels in. Okay, now are we going? 10 barrels wasn't anywhere near enough. Wow. That is strange. So this will make 3 cubs. And then the cubs will get in the box. And then the cubs will make 3 cubs makes 3 Ulrics. So the population should grow rapidly here. Which is exactly what you want to see, right? Okay, are we ready? Are you gonna do it? Looks like we need still more. Which is kind of bizarre, eh? Is that the chirping sound? Is this the sound of the Ulrics? They chirp? Ulrics chirp? That's kind of awesome. I like these things more and more all the time. It's a pity I'm going to feed them to bees. It's a real shame. I mean, output full. Oh, all the barrels are going to end up here. Blacklist barrel. Keep doing this. So did you actually make the cubs? Where'd they go? Oh, it is going. Alright. Alright, so this population is going to rise very rapidly. We need 4 more, I think. There, that should be enough, right? Do not take the barrels. Do not take the barrels. Do not take the barrels. Alright, so that's making cubs. Cubs are right there. Alright, wonderful. Okay, so Ulrics are now being made. And I will stop back in to increase the number of Ulrics and the pace of Ulric construction right there. And keep it up. We already have Rock 2 bred up, which is what I wanted. So now, what is our next target? Zilfo? Sea Sponge? Probably Sea Sponge. Corlex probably has to be last, right? Sea Sponge looks easy. Okay, so give me... Oh, it needs water too, so just wonderful. So I want Sea Sponge DNA. And to do this, I'm going to want... what is the Sea Sponge? What does the life cycle of the Sea Sponge look like? Sea Sponge sprout. 1 Sea Sponge makes 2 Sea Sponge sprouts. 1 Sea Sponge sprout makes 1 Sea Sponge. So it just doubles and doubles and doubles. It needs Zogna, unfortunately. So this is fairly straightforward. It's just sponge culture, and then right here is please don't be a reproductive center. Yeah, sponge culture. This is probably a reproductive center, right? Let's look at it. No. No, it is not. So I really only need 1 sea sponge. So we'll make 2 of those. I can't do that. Sponge, and 1 of you. Alright, so, yeah, make sea sponge sculpture. Fortunately, it needs a lot of automation science, so only have to make 1, thankfully. Should really do something about this. Here, fire it up. I don't have to go get more science for the next thing I have to do. So make me a sea sponge. And then a sea sponge DNA, and then a sea sponge codex, which is coming. And then we'll see what these cultures do. I think I might wrap it up pretty soon here. Feeling a little tired. I will go on information gathering trip before I do anything though. Alright, here we go. Spun culture. Huh. So I can make sea sponge out of sprouts. But the sprouts are not made. It's crafted in, what's that? Here, go to the tech tree. Sprout. Sea sponge. Not the annoying one. No, we're not making Patrick. Sea sponge sprouts. It's made in a bioreactor. Alright, so give me a bioreact. Okay, not like that, I guess. Bioreact. You're so weird and not surprised I don't have something. So it looks like just glass. Oh, and a mixer. So iron plates and some glass. This is going to be my life for quite a while. Just making more and more creatures. Bioreact. Just making sure if I need to snap my fingers and throw down 1,000 sea sponges. It is within my power to do so. Alright, so this is going and then it will stop. Because it doesn't have enough ingredients to go again. So we're going to go survey one final thing. How's power? Power is very middling. So... oh, I should turn you guys off. So I don't leave you behind and you just burn gasoline on them. We're full up right now, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna call this pretty early. It's gonna be a shorter session. But, you know, we've hit many goals. We've done well. cDNA production online, Ulrics online. We have to plan out our Arqad area, which is going to take up a huge amount of space. So this is doing just fine at the moment. We were low on muddy sludge at one point, and that was our bottleneck. But that is not our bottleneck right now, because we don't use a whole lot of power. So I guess this is how it's always going to be, and I should count on that. The Aug's still carrying this factory. Aug supremacy. But anyway, good to see. It's always nice when you run somewhere and check on something and there isn't any problem. There's no need to get upset, start throwing things. Now we turn up right here, right? And our sea sponge shouldn't quite be baked yet. So I should start planning on whatever's next, huh? This seems like it's going to be easy. Alright, so what creature shall be next? What's Tufra? Tufra plantations. I think I need to make a botanical garden. For that I probably need dirt. Yeah, I need dirt. Planter boxes. I can always just go fetch that. Is there anything around here that makes dirt? I don't think so. Even the Relesia is too good. No, wait. Relesia uses dirt. Nice. Botanical. Need to look at that. Need to start thinking about things. Let's go peek in on our Ulrics up here. As the herd generator continues surging forward. Ah, this extra Ulrics. It definitely needs to go here. Yep. This will go every 150 seconds. It's getting slowly faster, so good. And why are we locked up here? Looks like we weren't blocked up. Well, where are all the cubs then? Do not trust barrel machines. The carousel was a good idea. This is a problem, right? So why do you not take those barrels? Where did the cubs go? Like, I have serious questions on all of this. Alright, so we'll do this. You remove that blacklist. Here. We'll just do it like this, huh? And we even use this to cycle things in and out. Here, you can have some more barrels. Where'd those cubs go? Serious question. We saw it complete, right? And it's 100%. Makes an Ulric, 3 Ulric cubs. Where'd they go? Oh, here's more Ulrics. Did they get absorbed into this? That seems probably like the most likely scenario, right? Okay, the little whistles are nice. But maybe not quite that nice. Why is there water in the output? Serious question. Why is that? Looks like it unbarreled one at some point. Wait, what are you doing? Oh no. This can only whitelist empty barrels. Barreling machines are a mistake. Here, cut. Paste. Alright, that cleared the outlet. Probably didn't actually fix anything. But it appears like we're moving again. Okay, there. We got lots and lots of Ulric cubs. And with this, if I just wait... Yeah, this herd is going to explode. Should probably limit how many I'm going to accept, right? Like you go there, and now we have our... How about that many? But dorky pattern right here. Alright, so this just has to go for a long time. Now I run over and start the sea sponge, and that'll be it. That'll be the last thing I do. And then tomorrow we'll set up sea sponge production. Probably. Oh, I made a thing, right? Oh, did I not give you this codex? Did I not make this codex? Codex. Sea sponge. Did I not make one? Oh wait, it's right there. I already have it. Here, abort. So that's basically all I need right there, right? You gotta go in there, you gotta go in there. Then I need a bioreactor, right? Did I build one of you? I did. We will site this. We'll site this right now. I know I said I'm going to stop, but like, when has that ever happened? Oh, you even get it back. Wonderful. So you, I want you to make sea sponge sprouts. And you don't need anything. Now you just need Zogna and muddy sludge. Oh wait, I do need 2. I might need more than 2 actually. Alright, so this... Oh no. Well yeah, I do. I need 1 to divide and then 1 to oversee. And then it starts going faster and faster. Alright. Alright. I wasn't wrong, I was just different. So I need that codex back. Keep making that, friend. And then once this finishes, I will set this up somewhere that has exposure to saline water out. Wow, it purifies the water. I like that. Wonder if there's a way to just to live off that, to have this be the main source of saline. I mean, probably not. Look at the crafting time on this, but still, it's a thought. Go. All right. So excellent. I guess I'll take the saline water and I'll put it. Got muddy sludge down here, right? Anywhere down here. And saline water is also around there, and the Zogma bacteria line is right along here. So at any point, like right in here, any point close to here, it's just fine. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm done now. Save game, and I will see everyone next time. Bye, everybody. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.